Hello, my Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Welcome to your general reading for January 2020. Virgo, I want to thank all of you for subscribing, commenting, and liking, and reaching out if you need a personal reading. All my information is in the description box below. You can reach out through my website or by email. You can also connect with me on Instagram and Facebook, where I deliver daily messages and daily inspirational quotes and posts. So looking forward to connecting with you, my dearest Virgos. For the ones who don't know me, my rising is in Virgo. So I am looking forward to seeing what energies come up for us. I hope you had a fabulous holiday season, and I am sending you lots of love and light for the new year. Let's get into the intentional prayer. I'm starting with a prayer just so that we can both get grounded and so that you can set yourself up to receive the messages that will resonate with you. Remember, you don't need to leave me a comment about what doesn't resonate. Just go with the flow. And if it doesn't resonate, it doesn't resonate. Look at your moon, rising, Venus, and maybe Jupiter signs. All right, Virgo, let's get into the reading. Let's get into the prayer first and foremost. So I'm going to ask my Virgos to take a deep cleansing breath with me. And exhale. Yes, we're ready to receive. Dear Virgo spirit team, thank you so much for stepping in and for speaking up nice and loudly during this reading for January 2020. Please allow my Virgos to continue to hear, see, feel, and know the divine messages that want to come through in the physical world. And please bring blessings to everyone who is involved in this reading. We thank you, and so it is. Okay, guys, so let's get right into it. I'm using the Sacred Rebels Oracle deck for the overall energies for your January reading. Okay, so what overall energies will my Virgos be experiencing? I'm using a lot of decks in this spread, okay, guys, about 6 decks. But I think it's really important to tap into different energies in this reading. You're going to see we really want to get into what is going to be triggering you and testing you in the month of January, as it is a very important month astrologically. A lot of things are going on up there. Faith in the process was your first overall energy. Okay, so this month is all about having that faith. You know, here she's in this position of prayer. It might feel like you need to surrender. You need to surrender it all to God, your angels, source, the universe, whoever you believe in. This is a time of believing in the process. Now, sometimes when we want to manifest things, it doesn't happen overnight. You know, the day that we plant the seeds is not the day that the plant and the flower will bloom, right? There's a process of growth. Same thing for when we are carrying a child, we are birthing a baby. You know, there's 9 months of carrying it. There's a process of growth, you know, so we need to trust in the process that sometimes it's all in divine timing, and sometimes it's not the right time that we think it is for it to happen. So you might be in this position this month. I'm not gonna lie, it's not an easy month. And look, you have a birdie on your back here that is guiding you. You might have a spirit guide or spirit guides, animal spirits around you, really trying to help you get into this energy of faith. I'm also being told to listen to songs that uplift your energies, that bring you faith, that help you stay more grounded and aligned with surrendering and having that faith and that hope in whatever you're trying to create or manifest. Now, we also have the next card called Defend to the End the Worthwhile. I did get this card for another sign. I don't remember. Oh gosh, this is a hard card. This is a hard energy. Number 23. I am going to look into it just because I don't exactly remember what this means. I've been reading so many of these cards these last few days, guys. This is a very beautiful deck, but very complex. as it brings a lot of symbolic messages that might not be as easy to understand. Now, I do see another animal spirit here with you, trying to guide you. We have the owl, we have the bird on the other one. It feels like this person's cried a lot. You see how her mascara is really just all over the place. Which I feel like you're not giving up, and you're being told not to give up. So number 23, what is this telling you? Yeah, this oracle has special guidance for you. You're being asked to stay strong and stand your ground. This might be in a big emotional journey that feels like the fight of your life. It may be in a matter that does not seem to hold much importance. Perhaps, for example, you're contemplating an idea that you feel could be something, but those around you declare it is nothing. Nothing much, too impractical or too little or too much. However, what is happening or soon will be happening is worthwhile. So hold tight. Ask for help through the healing process. Stay true to the sacred warrior of love that you are and defend to the end all that is worthwhile. This oracle card gains even more significance for you if you also have drawn the oracle of new birth, which we haven't guarded vigilantly in your reading. If you intuitively feel guided to read the message for the card, do so after. Okay, so this is bringing the sacred warrior energy. I feel like you're probably more sensitive in the month of January. Yeah, you're a sacred warrior. You've cried genuine tears of your own grief and also the grief of the world. You have raged at injustice and oppression in your own life. You felt the need to protect the presence of love, for while it is exceptionally powerful, it can too easily be smothered under lies and fear. The sacred warrior must not heed the dangerous voices that say, oh, stop being so sensitive. There you go. Stop making such a big deal out of things. Maybe you're going to hear voices like this from other people in your life. Love is the biggest deal there is. What else is worth being so sensitive about? The sacred warrior is vigilant that the presence of love is not chipped away by fear, criticism, doubt, or untruths, even if others find the unflinching honesty of your feelings difficult to handle. Even if those feelings are expressed with gentleness, compassion, the sacred warrior honors the task of being more faithful to love than to anything else. This includes the fear of loss. Actually, it includes the fear of anything at all. So it feels like, yeah, it feels like you're really needing to honor these small steps in your path as a sacred warrior. Honoring your sensitivity, honoring your emotions is going to be very big for you this month. And people might tell you that you're acting, you're being too sensitive or you're over dramatic. But I think they're not understanding that in order to heal, you need to feel. You need to feel it to heal it. This is something that I keep repeating, guys. In the year of 2020, the masculine energies are going to be tested. So we all have masculine and feminine energies within us. But if we're more masculine, right, males tend to be more masculine. However, there are some, males that can have more feminine within them. But the males who carry a lot more, male energy, masculine energy, kind of dismiss the feminine energies of themselves. And this is why they dismiss it in us females. So if you're a female watching and you're dealing with a male who is really in his masculine energy, then he might not honor your emotions the way you're probably being forced to honor them this month. So keep the faith, guys. Don't give up. Really defend how you're feeling. Okay? And maybe sometimes people are not at our level of understanding, meaning they're not at our vibrational frequency. Maybe that's also another sign that this person is maybe not your vibrational match. But we'll see in the rest of the reading of what comes up. So what are you going to be triggered and tested with in the month of January? Ooh, yeah. Silence, sellout, childish, Manipulation. Oh, I don't like that. Shocking. Okay, guys, let's start. You're going to be... Okay, so I go with one energy at a time just because it's a lot to bear here. Silenced. Someone is not allowing you to express and honor your feelings. The expression of feelings is so important this month. And it's going to be triggered by that full moon lunar eclipse in Cancer. You can't get more water than that, more emotion than that. So sensitivities will be heightened. So this is what you'll be tested with this month, guys. Sellout. This is an interesting card. I feel like for a lot of you, you're going to want to bear it all. You're going to want to like really express yourself and come out with it finally because you've been holding so much back. This is what this card is telling me. A lot of you are dealing with either children per se, you know, that's difficult, but I think the energy is very immature and childish. Yeah, that's all I can say about that. I feel, you know, someone else, another sign got this card as well. I think it's Libra. Childish ways of acting, of dealing, of reacting. And sometimes this can be shocking. Something might shock you in the month of January. Someone might come out and show their true colors. That might shock you. Childish ways, childish behavior. Again, we got manipulation. Be careful, people trying to manipulate you into thinking that you're crazy for feeling the way you feel and thinking the way you think. Be careful, guys. They only want to see it their way. It's one-sided for a lot of you. There's some one-sided situations that you're dealing with, my dear Virgos. Be careful. Let's take a look at how to handle these energies. Angels, spirit guides, how can my beautiful Virgo people here handle... yeah, healing. You're in a period of recovery. How can you handle this? By healing. By sitting in this position and really accepting, praying, surrendering. Staying in alignment. Whatever you're feeling, whatever comes up, don't suppress it. Okay, you're ready. I feel like a lot of you are ready to go on your own with this healing journey here. Yeah, you're ready to understand and acquire more of what you're dealing with in terms of your healing, your wounds, your traumas. You're ready to deal with the issues. You're being guided to heal. You're being guided to deal with these issues. If you don't deal with the issues, you can never heal from them. And this is where you open your arms to spirit so that new opportunities of love, new opportunities in whatever you're trying to attract come in. So again, these themes, you know, can be different from one person to another. It can be in love, it can be in career, it can be with family, it can be with friends. Take the messages as they resonate. Last one, ask help from others. Yeah. Definitely, that's what I was feeling. You have spirit guides, you have people around you, you have a spirit team that is guiding this recovery, this healing period, because you're ready to step into this new phase in your path here. New opportunities. Ask for help from others. Reach out to people who honor you, who honor your feelings, who honor your emotions, who can help you on this path, people who don't resist their own feelings. Okay, it's a very interesting journey that we are on. So when we start seeing that people are resisting our feelings and not accepting of them, And you can really see the mirror here. You can really see that there's an issue with their own vulnerabilities. Yeah, some of you need to communicate clearly what is going on here. Communicate your wishes, your requests, asking for assistance, but also communicating clearly with the energies, the people here that you're dealing with, because you're needing to defend yourself. You're needing to defend how you feel here, because your faith is being tested. Okay, so the energies that are surrounding you. Okay, this came out in reverse, guys. So 3 of Cups is, you know, this reunion, the celebration, this getting together energy. But it did come in reverse. Is there a third party that's involved here? I'm sorry, I have to read it that way. This is what I'm feeling. 3 of Cups. Yes, essentially it's celebration. It's coming together. It's engagement. It's an announcement of a wedding or whatever, a graduation, a birth, having fun with our friends, with our partners. But it came in reverse, guys. Third party situation, be careful. Virgo, what is going on? 3 of Water. What else is in your present? Someone wants attention. 6 of Fire. 6 of Wands is someone who gets a lot of attention from other people. Is it this third party? That this, you know, I don't know who you're connected with, but someone here is getting a lot of attention from someone else. One more, please. Wow. So for some of you, wow, these are really great cards. And we have 10 of Earth, 10 of Pentacles, 4 of Fire, 4 of Wands. For some of you, I feel like you're stuck in a relationship here because you probably just moved into a new home with the 4 of Wands, the 4 of Fire. There's a commitment here that's long-term, that's being interfered by someone else. Let's get one more. Oof, that's a whole lot. Yeah, and a decision needs to be made. There's 2 options here. The need to make a decision, 2 of Earth. Someone has 2 options. Making a decision. Now, this can be about a home for some of you, or moving. Can be about finding a place to rent or own in terms of your business. Maybe you'll have 2 options here to look at. But there's some type of third party that's interfering, okay? Now, let's take a look at the new energies that are coming in here. 4 of Swords, yeah, there's some recovery that's coming towards you, Virgo. You are recovering from something, and it makes sense because this is what they're telling you to do on how to handle all this testy, challenging energy. 4 of Swords speaks of recovery. You're healing. What are you healing from? Let's take a look. 4 of Swords. What are they healing from? 8 of Cups. Healing from walking away. Either you or someone did the walking away here. Walking away from something, from someone. Healing from this. The Devil. You're probably walking away from a Capricorn, or you're walking away from things, people, places, and things that were unhealthy, that created an unhealthy bond and attachment. You felt chained to this person in not a good way, or this situation, or this job, or this house. Okay, walking away from something that felt really restricted. And this is what you are. Yeah. Moving into the single life, independent, self-sufficiency, independent, relying on oneself, because you walked away from this Devil energy, or you're thinking of walking away from this Devil energy. You're healing, you're recovering, or you will be recovering and healing from this walking away. In order to achieve balance and receptivity, equal give and take. You weren't getting that with this person or this thing or this job. There's a lack of reciprocity here. All right, guys, so I'm going to tap into the advice, extra advice from your spirit guides here, okay? How much? Okay, we're at 20 minutes. Oh my goodness. Okay. We got 2 for you, my dear Virgo. All right, we got the first one. Take action. You're in touch with your truth in this situation, and you need to trust your intuition, your gut, and lovingly assert yourself. Express yourself. Stand up for yourself. This is what the 9 of Coins is. You're standing tall in your own, within your own power here. Here we have Merlina. Your spirit message here says you are confused and indecisive because you do not have enough information. Do research or seek expert advice before making a decision. So for some of you, there's a decision to make before you walk away. Obviously, I see that. Walking away from a long-term commitment, someone you've been with for a long time, someone you've moved in with, someone you were engaged to. Take it as it resonates. It just feels like a lot of people are watching this commitment or this, whatever it is that you've been so committed to. It could be a job, it could be a project. People are watching you with the 6 of Fire. People wanted this to happen. People wanted this to prolong. But someone came and intervened, and now you're here left with a decision to be made. Okay, so you got to make a decision, guys. You're ready. Ask for help from others who can guide you. The last card here is the astrology cards here, the astrology moon cards that can help us in knowing what energies will be influencing you, okay, in the month of January. It's snowing here in Montreal. Oh my goodness, more snow. Okay. What energies will be influencing my Virgos in January 2020? A lot of cards, Spirit. Just want 1 or 2. Okay, that one wants to come up. Ooh, first house, the body. Interesting. First house is the house of Aries. It is about our body. Some of you are recovering from something. Some of you might be sick. But it's also speaking of independence. The first house is about independence. Aries represents independence in the house, the first house. So this is number 25. Oop, it was right there. Yeah, so like the sun and the moon, the first house is one of the most important parts of the horoscope. The first house represents your physical appearance, how your body works, and where your strengths and weaknesses lie. It is the beginning of everything. The first house is also the mask that everyone else first sees. Also, although the first house is the house of self, right? Aries, it's also the persona you project. It is how you relate to the world first. If the first house card represents itself in a reading, it means you will soon be feeling your own strength. Yes, stepping into your power, your own strength here. And look, you have a bird in this card as well. There's birds around you in the month of January, or a spirit animal that's a bird. We got the owl, we got the birdie here that's on her back, you see. Although it may feel natural just to take over and assert your power, you may need to pull back. Try not to control or dominate certain situations. More positively, people may feel comfortable now with you as their leader, and they won't mind following your lead. It's important that you don't abandon your goals now out of boredom. You know what this is? Aries. I was going to call you Aries. Virgo. Pay attention to your health. Yeah, the signals your body's sending you. Your body is an ultimate container, the first place your soul passes into. The first house also speaks of beginnings and starting new. It implies it is time to honor your gift of being different. It also suggests a position of leadership. I feel like you need to take ownership of something. You need to stand in your own power. Yeah, this card may also mark a period of being tested or challenged and indicates who you are and who you will become. I feel like you're really stepping into your own here. Whatever is implied in the surrounding cards, well, the surrounding cards are what I pulled out before. Really stepping into your own here, finding the strength within. Because there's a transition that's going on with this card. People might be watching you. This is what the Six of Fire is. People might be watching you here, stepping into your own. Your reputation as well might change, and maybe you're scared of what people might think, because people are watching. There's a lot of people involved here. All right, guys, so those were your messages for January 2020. If you need a personal reading, you can reach out by email, check out my website, connect with me on Facebook and Instagram, and I am wishing you a beautiful month ahead. January 2020. It is not easy, guys. Follow me on Instagram, Facebook. I am trying to help out my collective the best I can to keep their focus on the light. You know, yes, there's going to be a shadow period where you're going to have to really shed and see what it is that you need to face. There's some deep healing that's going to happen in 2020, starting now in January, with that lunar eclipse on Friday and with the conjunction of Pluto and Saturn bringing major changes. So I am here for you guys. I'm wishing you lots of love, lots of light, lots of blessings. Please take care. Bye-bye.